Alright guys, welcome back to another Anime Mania video. Today guys, we're going to be going over the new tier list for the One Piece update guys. So I have all the characters except for Katakuri, I think that's how you say it. I'm not good at pronouncing his name guys. And I haven't really paid too much attention to the One Piece series since the Doflamingo arc, since Luffy beat Doflamingo. So guys, today we're going to be going over the Anime Mania tier list, legendary tier list really, for the new One Piece update. I'm going to have my how they're going to rank with all the other legendaries through. I even added an extra rank because we're seeing some pretty OP characters with the Bleach update and all. So guys, I'm going to continue to do more tier lists like this. So if you end up liking the video, make sure you drop like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more tier lists as new updates come out. I can't wait till we really get a nice Dragon Ball update because y'all know Dragon Ball is my thing. But as y'all see, I have a lot of knowledge for these characters, using them and stuff. And then I looked up Moki Boy on YouTube to really see his stuff, and I'll get to his stuff in a minute. So guys, are y'all ready for this tier list? Let's go. So first of all guys, here is my tier list so far of the other legendaries, and I added an S plus tier. Didn't have that the first tier list I made. If you have any comments about how I have anybody, let me know in the comments and let me know your opinion of them. These are all my opinion from what I've done with dealing with these characters myself and how I feel about them. I know some people probably feel a little bit different, but I'm pretty sure most of my stuff's pretty accurate. Like some people might think Okiura is an S. I think he's more of an A, but hey, it depends on if he gets buffed or not later. But their characters are pretty close between the S and A, so my tier list should be pretty close to just about anybody's. I doubt anything's like super far off. So, but first of all, guys, I've been using I'll go with the other three characters that I'm changing the position on the tier list for. I'm gonna go with Broly as an S tier. I had him in A, but using him more, and especially that what's it, Izaru Rage, really is great. I can put him at S tier because I also think he got his dash move buff, so that definitely helps. For S plus tier, okay, we already know Stark is the freaking baller, best one, especially if you get the awesome traits with him. And then next is Madara, guys. Madara is just been a champ from the beginning of this, and he's gonna stay a champ, I'm pretty sure, unless they just give him a terrible nerf, which I'm waiting for them to nerf Stark, but guys, hopefully they won't. So I guess first of all we will look at Akainu. So Akainu, I'm gonna start off by putting Akainu at S tier, guys. He could possibly be S plus, but for right now I'm gonna put him at S tier just because, okay, you look at all his skills, we'll go through them real quick. So his first one's Magma Fist. So I wouldn't say it has the greatest range. It's definitely a close range move, but it does 50 damage and the cooldown is 8, guys. So that's a pretty quick cooldown for a decent amount of damage on a move. And then we got skill 2, which is Magma Barrage. Now, Magma Barrage is 20 damage per hit, but the good thing is it's you can make it go wherever you want, at least wherever you aim. And then like if you get everybody grouped up under you, you can do it and just shoot down on them, and it's 20 damage per thing, and you get like at least 10 of them off. I didn't count, but you get at least 10 of them off. That's like 200 damage you can do, guys, and the cooldown's 18. So the cooldown on that one is a little bit more lengthy, but it's not too bad for the kind of move it is. So second is Magma Stomp. You basically just stomp the floor. I would say it's a smaller type AoE move. It's not a huge AoE move like Ginryu Yamamoto's Heat Wave is what it's called. I haven't used them in a while. I'm trying to remember the names. But it's a cooldown of 15, which isn't bad, and it does 70 damage. It's good at getting people off of you. And then the next one, guys, is gonna be Magma Smash. Now this one, it's damage 100 with a cooldown of 15. I mean, and it does kind of blow them back a little bit, but guys, this move definitely throws out some damage, and because of really the damage output of Akinu, however you want to pronounce his name, guys. I don't pronounce names all the time correctly, but however you want to look at it, because his damage output is really solely on that, he is an S tier character. Now, I haven't really paid attention to are their moves iframes or not, but guys, I want to say the Magma Fist has some iframe, not the Magma Fist, the Magma Barrage has iframes, and the Magma Stomp should, and maybe the Magma Smash. So I mean, even if they don't, you really don't need the iframes on those moves because the explosion that happens in the, you know, how it throws them out. So guys, let me know in the comments if you know if these moves have iframes or not and which ones do. But definitely a great solid character. He fits well into S class because of the damage output. All right guys, so next we have Anil. So this dude right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if he's S plus, but he's definitely, I don't know, he's either S plus or S, guys. This dude, he's not as freaking out there as Stark, but I think he is a little bit above S, guys, mainly because he does good damage output, and then his moves are more AoE really. So let's kind of go over his moves. First of all, you got the Thunder Strike, damage 35, cooldown of 7. Now, or Thunder Spear, not Thunder Strike, I'm sorry. It says damage 35, but when I was actually using this dude and I'd get that off, it would take out more health than I thought 35 damage might. So I don't know if that's a mistake right there, guys, but this dude definitely has some power with that move, and this is only really close range move he has. Second, we have Thunderdome. Okay, so Thunderdome basically does a bunch of lightning and clouds, and it's basically, you got people on you, you use that, you're gonna get them off. It's that simple. Damage of 20, cooldown of 17. Judgment? So you basically released a powerful Thunder Strike in front of you, and this is one of the real moves that gets Anil up to that S plus class, guys, because it's just about like Broly's Uzaru Rage, but it's not like right where you are, it's gonna out in front of you, so you gotta kind of aim it correctly, but definitely really gives you that power like Uzaru Rage has. And it says damage 7.5, I think that's 7.5 for hit, and it does tons of hits while it's that big old beam of lightning and everything. So that is another powerful move. And then we have this Divinity, guys. Release a condensed ball of pure electricity. Now this has a huge cooldown of 40 seconds, but the damage output is 150. So these two moves are really the reason I put him as S plus, was the damage output's a little bit more than Akainu's. So that's why I got Anil at S plus class. All right. Next, we have Moki Boy. Okay, guys, y'all might not agree with this, but he's either A or a B, and I'm personally gonna put him as an A because as of right now, I've really watched his kit. I have not been able to play with it because I just hadn't been able to get the character, but watching his kit, it just doesn't seem right. The moves, I think they're doo-doo moves. They look more like close range moves and nothing huge on AoE, nothing huge to go. I mean, I'm not saying it's all trash, but for the most part, I just don't like his moves. I do not like his kit. I really don't know what else more to say about him, but he can be a solid unit. I mean, I'm not saying he's trash like Kenpachi and Shanks, but definitely he's not. He might be able to make A tier. He might be able to make tier A, but he's definitely not an S, and he's definitely not an S plus. So he's either A or B, but I'm gonna put him in the B column for now. Let me know what you think about that. Do you see different? Do you think he's a lot higher? But me personally, from watching a lot of different videos on his kit, I don't like him. I really don't. It might just be a personal thing, but I don't like him. So next, guys, we have Marco. So Marco is another fan favorite because of his Phoenix Fruit. And guys, this dude is, I don't know what y'all are gonna think about my opinion of him. I don't think that he is all that great from how I played with him, and I'll get into why. So because of that, there's from what the game is actually saying for his damage and what the actual damage output of some of his moves are don't really match up. So he's either A or S class, and as of right now, he can either be both depending on what I say. So right now, from my game experience, I'm putting him as A class, but he can be S class, and I will explain. So skill 1, heal all your allies as well as yourself and damage enemies nearby. So the big thing is you heal your enemies, and if you have this dude as your second slot, you get a nice assist for healing, and that's like perfect. And you do damage with it, but the cooldown is 30, so it's a longer cooldown, but you'd expect that from somebody who heals. You wouldn't want to be able to heal every 10 seconds. You'd never die. Next is catapult. Dash forward with your wings. So basically, this move can do pretty decent damage. It's 35, and you get people lined up in a big group. You can do some actual damage to a whole group like that, but it's not really necessarily an AoE move. Cooldown is 8, so that's definitely a plus, so you can get that off a good bit. And then we get to skill 3, soaring combo. Knock enemies into the air and then proceed to do a 4-hit combo. So that's 50 damage in a 12-second cooldown, but that move is, you do it, you don't always get it off correctly. I don't know if that's a bug they need to fix, but as of right now, about 24 hours into having this update released, that's my conclusion on that skill. That it could be good for bosses, I guess, but taking out groups, nah. And then this is the skill, the controversial skill that keeps me from going from A to S class, because the healing ability really helps Marco, but he really needs a good, strong, powerful move to really do damage to a group of enemies, a mob. But this should be the move. But when I'm playing it, I don't see the damage being done. It says 100 damage and a cooldown of 15. That's a pretty quick cooldown for 110 damage. But when I do the head dive, maybe I'm missing the people. Maybe, I mean, I think I would hit him if I'm just going straight down into him. Maybe I'm not doing something right. I don't know. But guys, the head dive, I don't see the damage output that it says it gives, so I don't know if that's a bug. If the damage output was at the 110 level, I would say Marco's S-class right away. You got the healing, you got the strength. Skill 2 and skill 3 could be better to really get him more towards S+ class. But as of right now, if we get future updates and Marco puts out more damage with the head dive, he's going to S class for me. But right now, as of when I played, he's A class. And I'm sure some of y'all are going to disagree with that, but I hope y'all see where I'm coming from, guys, because this is my experience, my opinion, and this is the tier list for the One Piece update. So I can't wait for some more updates. I'll be doing some more tier lists, guys, as y'all will probably, I said in the beginning of the video. So if you end up liking the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.